This little film is going to explain to you how you're going to fill out your stocks and shares form that's in front of you. Now, using the information that you've been given, you're going to be able to buy your shares today in as many companies as your teacher asks you to, up to the amount of money that the teacher has allowed you to spend. Now, in the first lesson, we will only be filling out the first 4 columns. That is, the name of the company that you're buying, the price of the share that you're buying, the number of shares that you've bought, and the cost of those shares that you're buying. The remaining 3 columns we will fill out at a later stage when we're going to figure out whether or not you've made money or lost money. Now I'm going to talk you through each column in turn. Please make notes as we go so you know exactly what you are being asked to do. First column, name of the company. Literally, write in the name of the company that you are choosing to buy. Now, you'll see on the sheet of paper that you've got or on the internet that you're using, there are thousands of companies that are listed on the stock market that you could be buying from. It's going to be very hard in a couple of weeks to remember some of these company names. My advice, you write down the name of the company and you write down the sector of the economy from which you are buying it. If your first company is Lloyd's, you will know that Lloyd's is a bank. If you are buying shares in Tesco, you will know that that is a retailer. If you are buying shares in Vodafone, that's in telecommunications. So in brackets after the name of the company, write down the sector in which you bought it from. Secondly, what is the price of the share that you're buying? Now your teacher will have told you where you can find this information. It's normally quoted in pence. So please make sure that if you are writing down your answer in pence, you keep it in pence and you keep an idea on where you're putting the decimal point. You've got to make sure that the numbers you're writing down are correct. Third column, how many of the shares do you want to buy? 1, 10, you've got a certain amount of money, you're being encouraged to spend it. Finally, the fourth column, the cost column. Multiply the price of the share by the number bought, remembering again to keep an eye on that decimal point. Now, you've been told how much money you can spend. Add up how much money you've spent. Do not spend more than what you've been given, but for goodness sake, make sure that you keep track of the spare cash that you haven't spent. Now that money is safe. You can't lose that money. But then again, nor have you invested it, so nor is it going to make any money. Happy buying. Now we'll carry on as if we are revisiting the shares that we bought. Go back to the information that the teacher has given you and find the companies that you have bought shares in. In our fifth column, write in the new price of the share, and you'll be immediately able to see whether or not the price you've got here now is the price that you bought for it. Multiply the price of the new share by the number that you have bought. This will be the same as is written in column 3. Multiply the new price by the number you have to come up with the new cost of your shares. Repeat that for all the companies you have bought into. Add up the new total. Add the spare cash that you didn't spend last time, if you have any, and that will enable you to arrive at either a profit or a loss. If you have more money than your teacher originally gave you, you have a profit. Less, you've obviously made a loss. Your teacher will give you instructions as to what you are to do with these results when you have finished your calculations.